Guys who love everything but are experts in nothing. Every other week, we're going to be covering the most robust cultural content in the last 13 days and how it relates to anything that's happened since August 1951.
And we like to keep the conversation going after each episode, so please go to our Discord, give us suggestions, tell us who you hate on the show, whatever you want to do. Go to also our Instagram. We work really hard, pathetically hard, on creating unique content on our Instagram. Third, if you're a creep, you can also check us out live while we make these episodes on Twitch. We do it Thursday or Friday. I don't know. You figure it out. You're the creep. And all those links are going to be below in the video's description. And now, for the news of the week, we have Reed Ramsey with And Now.
And now, so we are going to be talking about the comics. We're going to be talking about the truths and the false.
True, false competition.
We're going to be talking about entertainment news as on the table. And then we will be talking about the dream streams. What the hell should you be watching lately?
What do you dream about your streams?
And
wow, beautiful.
What hood's going good? What's going cool in the world?
Shit, what's good in the hood?
What's the good in the hood?
Yeah.
You had the widest version of saying that right there.
I just said it fast, so I went with it.
What has gone good in your hood?
And your hood.
And I'll be bringing you that.
So first, comic books. So first, the comic books. We're gonna give you updates. We're gonna say what we love and hate about these updates, and we're probably gonna have some predictions or like what we would like to see in the future. So we'll kick it off to Reed. You see anything comic books? Anything you want to talk about?
So I'm gonna give the update on the Walking Dead. So
They're
there's
not
been
all dead yet.
Hmm?
No, okay.
Okay.
It didn't land.
It didn't land as well as he thought it was going to land.
So the Walking Dead, you're talking about the graphic
so
novel.
So we're going to talk about the graphic novel. So a lot of big moves have been made, and there's some speculation of what that means for the TV show and what it means for The Walking Dead. So yeah, this is really small up here. I'm going to try to get it up here. So here we go. Here is the 191st edition of The Walking Dead. So what you see here, that's Rick Grimes right there holding up his right nub.
It looks like a spear through it. Oh, he's got all types of metal coming through him.
So that's just debris falling. That's not a hairdo. Rick Grimes is just bald right there, and he has he's missing his right hand. Negan cut off his right hand. So that's the episode. He's one of the de facto leaders of the Commonwealth, which is a future sort of organization that is much bigger than what we see in the TV shows. And in the TV shows, speculation that we're going to get a glimpse into the Commonwealth in the coming seasons.
I have a quick question.
/ 3 TV shows with Rick Grimes, which I'll talk about in a second.
What season is this? Is this going to be in the show?
We're about to... so the Commonwealth will be in the show. They have already teased the Commonwealth in the show. Season 5 of Fear the Walking Dead is already teased it. Season 9 of regular Walking Dead.
Are the stormtroopers involved in TV
So,
right now?
yes. In the show, they're black, and they just wear this armor that sort of resembles... I imagine those to be more elite sort of bodyguards for the leadership.
They just look like stormtroopers, yeah.
Okay, so we got to move on.
That's got to
the
be
cover,
why they use
cover.
white. Huh?
So in this segment, in this issue, we have a very big moment right here.
Okay.
So I won't get into too much of the background because I don't know a whole lot about it.
Are these spoilers?
Yes.
Spoilers for
the
show?
No, this is just spoilers for the graphic novel.
If you haven't read the graphic novel...
If you haven't read this graphic novel, we're going to have a timestamp below where you can skip to, so that way you won't see spoilers. All right, continue.
But it's like, if you're a
I'll
real
take
fan...
that off. So, definitely.
If you're a real fan, you probably
spoiler alert
should have read it.
But this segment is just made for the people who want to hear the ins and outs of the story of the graphic novel without reading all 191 issues. It is a pretty big, massive amount to overcome.
Yeah.
Okay, with that being said.
Anyways, this is a big moment.
So this is a huge moment in the series.
That's Rick right there.
This is Rick Grimes.
Yeah.
This is one of the leadership people, one of the part of the family who Rick kind of ousted. Okay. So he took a leadership position that this person wanted to take. This is Sebastian.
Yeah.
Sebastian is a de facto assassin coming in. Rick Grimes is like, basically, what's going on? He's like, don't say a word. That's basically what he says in that slot. and then
The
boom.
fuck? Oh my God!
Rick
That's how
Grimes,
they kill him.
Rick Grimes, after over 16 years of being the protagonist of The Walking Dead, gets assassinated in cold fucking blood. 2 shots to the chest.
Oh, that's weak. Chest.
2 shots to the chest by some fucking
Spack.
ass.
Hold on, go back to that. Is there a way again? Spack.
The graphic
What's
novel.
that one? Spack.
Okay, so yeah, 3 shots. Bap 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 bap.
I love that the
Bap.
sound of
That's
the
more
gun
than-
sound that person thought was like, what does it sound like with someone shit?
Right. Spat.
That's a pretty iconic image, though. I really like
No,
that.
the images are obvious. I mean, this is why we are in love with.
Yeah, so that's
Graphic novels
then
and
he
comics.
Fucking murders them, right?
So wait, that is kind of like that's a fucking, when you saw that,
Yeah.
you were like, no fucking way.
Yeah.
I gotta ask you though, real quick.
Yeah.
So when you open the book, right?
Uh-huh.
Is that on the same? Is it in the same left and right page? Did you have to turn the page?
I assume you had to turn the page. Like
Okay.
there was a sequence in the last frame was like him being like, "Oh, shut up," and Rick
Yeah,
being like,
yeah.
"What are you doing?" Next frame, next
Right,
page,
okay.
boom, and then this
Otherwise,
other
it
shit.
kind of would be
and
like
then,
the first thing you would notice.
and then that's a cliffhanger before this.
Oh, that's the last thing to end.
This
and then
is
this
the very latest or the very latest issue of the Walking Dead graphic novel. This is 192. This was released earlier this month.
Have you
the next
bought
issue?
these?
I have not bought them. I've just read
You should
extensively
have,
about
man.
them.
You
Well,
should.
I want to get
Especially the one where
physicals,
Rick
but
dies. Like, I'm just guessing.
Oh, yeah.
Anyone out there who's a Walking
So,
Dead fan, you probably know. But if
this
you don't,
cover,
buy the fucking out. Buy them.
yeah,
Buy
this
the
cover
fucking
tells a lot
issue.
about. So in Carl, this is Carl. Carl persists in the graphic novel.
that's a man.
Thank fucking God. So
He's not in the show.
there was a clip. No, he's a cliffhanger, and then you have this issue. This is what Carl sees.
That's somebody jerking off and he comes all over himself.
Yeah, what's
already.
going on there?
This is
That-
Rick.
that
This is
really
Rick.
looks like someone
Rick
just got caught
Grimes turned
masturbating.
zombie.
Oh,
This is zombie Rick
Oh,
Grimes.
okay.
So Carl not only has to put
So
down his
that's-
mom, but he has to put down his dad.
Can I say one thing?
Yeah.
Or ask one thing, I guess.
Yeah.
Is why the fuck wouldn't he shoot that motherfucker in his head?
What do you mean?
They know that they're zombies. So,
Right.
He doesn't
Yeah.
care. Why would he care? It's not
and
like he-
also,
they've already beat thousands of zombies.
and I
Why
don't
would he
care either way.
Right.
By the way,
And
let
then
me look. Hey,
he
let me
lunges
just.
at him.
I just want to completely prefix this. I don't give a fuck either way. I have no opinion. But in the comic, is Rick an African American? Because he sure looked it in that
No, he's not.
image. Did he not?
No, yeah, no, he's not. He's not. He just
Well, he
he's
does.
just bald
Does he
and has
not?
a
Does he
beard.
not look like fucking
I mean,
James Harden?
That shot you just went to, it's just a giant. My groin was just facing the camera.
Who cares, dude?
It was
Oh,
just-
oh wait.
It was
you-
just a great shot of my back. It's just right there.
Oh, okay.
See what I mean? Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
I'm gonna
no,
I'm gonna
okay,
cut
fine.
that right there.
No,
okay,
but-
I'm almost done. I'm almost done.
His lineup is what I'm talking about. Like his lineup is
With
super
his hair
clean,
and how clear-
and he had the thick hair. That's why I'm just
So
saying that.
in the
Like,
comic books, he has the ideal hairline, but Andrew Lincoln, he's got
the Shawn Meggers.
He's receding a little bit. He's got the Shawn Meggs.
he's got the Sean Miggity Mac hairline over here,
But where this brings us
except a little bit better.
is further sort of spoil. Well, I mean, I could go in a little bit of detail about this
Why
and
don't you
kind of be
ruin
vague.
everybody's
So,
night
okay.
in the first 10 minutes of our show, please?
I mean, it's been on for a decade. You should know.
oh, that's
better
what I
by now.
mean. Like, if you're a real fan, like you've all watched this.
So Rick
I'm
Grimes. This brings us to the TV show. So this is the helicopter that we see in a significant episode. For people who know what it is, it's I'm kind of afraid to. I mean, you haven't seen it, Bruce. You've seen it, haven't you?
Well,
No, I
you've
haven't
already ruined.
You haven't seen it,
No.
They're not gonna have the story of Rick dying in
so
this show, right?
So
Wait,
this-
wait,
okay,
Are
okay,
we spoiling the season? Come on.
No,
come
I'm not
on.
spoiling it. I'm not spoiling it. I'm
Alright.
just saying this is going to become the consequential future that my prediction, I'll just skip to my prediction, is going to form a bridge between Fear the Walking Dead and The Walking Dead, and they're going to come together because they're already seeing like people from the main flagship show go to Fear the Walking Dead. And this symbol, this group, that is the Commonwealth, which we were talking about earlier in the graphic novels, and that is the next iteration. That is the next step for the show. is introduction to the Commonwealth, and then we get a whole slew of other conflicts and things that happen. We're just getting past the Whisper War in the graphic novels, if you want to line it up. So it's like they're going through waves, and this is the next like big step. And I feel like that inevitably they're going to have to respect the graphic novel to a certain extent.
Do they not respect it now?
No, they haven't most of the time. They have and they haven't. So they do in certain aspects.
About Negan?
Have you seen the big Negan scene?
What about a motherfucking name?
Have
Negan?
you seen the big
Wait,
Negan scene?
no,
Negan.
no. I don't know. I don't know what you mean.
I've never
big Negan
seen
scene.
nothing.
What season?
Reed, I
have
don't
you
watch-
seen?
I haven't seen the new season.
I'm gonna be
No,
honest.
this is like season 7.
Reed,
Oh, are you talking about?
shut up.
Yeah, he hasn't seen it. He hasn't seen it.
I'm gonna be honest with our fans right now. I never got into fucking Walking Dead.
Rockin' Dead.
Rocking
Walking
around
Dead.
the dead.
I haven't gotten into Walking Dead. I haven't got into Rocking Dead, and I haven't got into Talking Dead.
Oh, that's
Talking Dead. I hear.
Why
is-
would you be in Talking Dead if you don't watch Walking Dead?
Is Talking
But-
Dead? Hold up. Is Talking Dead really a show?
It's the commentary show after The Walking Dead.
That's
it's an actual
hilarious.
show.
I had no idea. I just named that. Boom. I should be in Hollywood. What?
But the only thing I had to say about it is that The Walking Dead has come a long way, but inevitably I think that the writers for the show, what I can't remember his name off the top of my head, but there's the chief content director for the show. I feel like that they're getting some influence from because the new graphic novels, Robert Kirkman is writing them as the show is being written.
And he's
you don't think that they're not talking
Well, yeah.
about the
I mean,
direction of the show
Well, I thought the
and how
show-
to grapple with both
I
sides.
thought we were on the final season.
No, they could go upwards of 13 seasons.
What are they on now?
10.
God help us all.
I know.
I
It's
love The
just-
Walking Dead, okay?
I get it, and I don't, and it's not like.
But that's all I have to say about it.
No, and that's tight.
And I've also been caught up in the new Fear the Walking Dead. See, that's on Plex.
My
If
whole
you want to watch
shit
it.
is. Oh, okay.
Fear the Walking Dead is actually turning around to become more like The Walking
I've
Dead.
just never been able to get into
Zombie
whole-
flicks.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Zombies shit's my jam though. So
'Cause
it's like
to me, it's like
any zombie movie, any
I'm just
zombie
like,
show.
let's be realistic. Like, if you can't take care of these zombies, then should you be?
That's why I've always.
should you be
That's why
alive?
I've always really liked the comedies the best, like the Shaun of the Dead.
Yeah, but have you seen 28 Days
Zombieland.
Later?
I've always, I have. That one I really didn't like.
You don't like it?
It took it too
Yeah,
serious.
well, not only that, but they
I
also
think
did
that
a
one is
bad
one of
job.
the most terrifying and most like fucking
Oh,
really gripping
they
ones.
did, because they make them
did
run.
They
Yeah.
did a bad,
Yeah.
you know.
And then 28 months later, have you seen that one?
Yeah,
oh,
I've seen
that
one.
was a joke.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, these
okay. Okay.
These are like, to me, that's like a fucking.
okay.
That's like a fucking like that. What's that new movie with the like fucking flash flood hurricane comes into your neighborhood where you live. And
What
then,
movie's doing
What are you
this?
talking
and then
about?
there's an alligator. There's a movie.
And
and then a
Creep. I think
fucking
it's called Creep.
alligator eats you.
Crawl. It's called Crawl.
And
Crawl.
it's like, oh my.
Yeah.
Seems a little extreme.
It's basically the town gets flooded and then alligators.
And it follows
are
the
eating
story of the
people.
one house.
Zombigators
Of the one-
take over a Texas town.
No,
Exactly.
it's not even a zombie, dude. It's just an alligator that's a giant.
Reed
decided-
Reed would be the Hollywood writer where people are coming up with the movies and like, all right, okay, so the town gets flooded, and then Reed would be like, there's zombie alligators though.
And the zombies.
But the pesticides.
And they're like, oh, so the kid sneaks into a store, and the security guard catches him. And the security guard turns out to be a zombie. It's like, no, dude.
He thought he was taking cholesterol
a
medicine.
So Adam
Turns
Sandler-
out
This is a religious movie. He was stealing crucibles.
he was
Yeah,
praying
yeah.
the rosary.
Wait.
I really
Rosaries,
liked. I
I'm
really,
sorry.
I really
I said
liked.
crucibles.
I really liked the one where
fucking idiot.
Adam Sandler was a wedding singer.
Oh,
and he's
it's
trying
called-
to get
it's
Drew
actually
Barrymore,
called-
but then Drew Barrymore turns around and she's
Hold on. Don't ever fucking explain the movie Wedding Singer by being like, you know, I really like that Adam Sandler movie. Where
Like
Adam
we were
Sandler-
born last night.
yeah.
Adam Sandler's being a wedding singer? What the fuck, dude? I'm disappointed in you.
You didn't get to what I was about to say. When Drew Barrymore turned around and she turned out to be a zombie.
Oh.
Fuck, dude.
I killed your joke.
Yeah, you did.
It didn't
Holy
work.
You
shit,
did.
Sean.
It was
You
a
did.
bad joke.
You did. Well, yeah, I did. You didn't get me. Yeah, I didn't
It was
get
a
there.
bad
I
joke.
couldn't get there.
I think
couldn't get
that
there.
is
How
going to
about
be You know what?
Anyway, so the next one is going to be Batman.
It's going to production.
Batman. There is a series came out September of last year. And I haven't actually read it, but I have seen the reviews.
Here's a little piece
come out. You can tell from by these graphics that they're just changing the tone, and the tone's awesome. It's they kind of like have a idea that Batman grows up after his parents are killed, and this like demonic witch is in his head and is like just saying all terrible stuff in his head, and he grows up with this like demonic witch until he's an adult speaking to him, and it's like a demonic Joker,
like
supernatural
licking his mouth.
Yeah, it's like a supernatural horror
we have images
version
of this?
Yeah, it's a super. No, we have the other image.
Yeah.
I want to see that
Well,
one.
I just wanted to stack them.
So you have like the devil right there. That's the cover of it. Pretty dope cover. You can just tell they're just changing the tone, man. It just looks fucking awesome.
Well, they've
Anyways,
done this
the
a
red
lot.
and the black, the stark differences. It's
There's
mirrored
only,
image,
damage.
That's what's on top of the Joker's head tattooed.
There's only
Batman,
3 issues, and they just had their finale.
And this is a
month.
this
So
is a
right there,
gross scene.
I thought when I looked at that, I thought it was Harley Quinn.
Yeah, it looks like it. That's the Joker.
Look at that. Wait, that's a Joker?
Yeah, that's
Yeah. It's Joker with like just makeup on, like the nurse makeup, or I mean, just his makeup.
The Joker is such a great character because
Just
you
looks
can do
awesome.
so much with them. Like, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I mean yeah.
You could extreme the amounts of crazy with the Joker.
Yeah.
And like right here, like honestly, Batman I think is enjoying this because
It's
otherwise he should have closed his mouth. He
Oh.
let his teeth be bare. He wanted this. Tom.
Look over your left shoulder right here. It's ironic. So that Game Informer magazine over here, I had posted on the wall. So here, let me go to this
really
shot. You
see
can
it.
kind of see it in this corner above
But
Bruce,
it's
the red issue.
It's Batman.
That is the first PS2 Batman game. So that Game Informer was from about 2000 and before 2004, because that issue of Game Informer also has the introduction to World of Warcraft, which came out in 2004. That issue is from 2003.
World of Warcraft is 2004, huh?
Yeah. It's an old game. It's a very old
very
game.
old.
But I put that up
No, I
today,
mean,
and it's
that's not
ironic
that
you're
old.
talking about that.
I guess it is.
Um,
Anyways, the finale just happened.
but that reminds me
this
of that
month,
cover.
and it got rave reviews. So it's only 3 issues. It's probably an easy read. So it's probably something to look for. Buy online. Looks dope. I'm definitely gonna
This
read
image.
it, and it's getting awesome reviews. The reviews you'd want to see for a new tone to Batman. Other than that, not much. As far as like predictions go for the future, I don't really have any predictions right now. All I do know, as a quick side note, is Comic-Con this year, which we're gonna do a little special for in a couple weeks.
The used guys will
That's gonna
be
be
in
fun.
San Diego. What did you fucking think?
Well,
What did you think?
Skywalker has backed out.
Can you give me a close up?
Skywalker has backed out. Lionsgate
Give
has
me a
backed
close
out.
up for the used guys. real
Sony
quick.
has backed out. DC Warner
let me
Brothers
get a-
has backed out. So it's
Yeah,
Disney
no,
and Marvel.
it doesn't matter, bro. Let me tell everybody right now because I think people need to know.
Yeah.
What did you fucking think? We weren't gonna be at the San Diego Comic Con. Of course, the used guys are gonna be at the San Diego Comic Con,
Yeah, we are.
and we're gonna
be
get
decked out.
footage,
We're gonna get a lot of footage.
and we're gonna fucking enjoy ourselves.
All right, which camera you want to look at?
I
This
don't
one
know
or that
which one is
Okay,
happening.
Look at this one.
But this is the footage. We're gonna get footage, okay? And it's gonna be tight, and we're gonna have a blast. I'm more excited than you are because I'm actually going. Okay, I'm fucking going. Me and Reed will be interviewing people. Bruce will
guy.
be interviewing people. Us, the us guys. We're gonna be at Comic Con San Diego. People need to know how
yeah,
big
dude,
that is.
We're really
powerful.
hyped. We're
I'm
really
just saying,
hyped.
people
That was
need to really
powerful.
understand how big a deal it
Jeez.
is that we're going to be at the San Diego Comic Con, everybody. Of course. Like, what the fuck did you think?
So we're gonna be out here. We're gonna be asking questions. We're gonna be making people
Feeling weird.
We're gonna get the coverage. Okay,
Yeah,
we're gonna
yeah,
have
all of it.
we're going to
a
see
couple
what it
mics,
looks like
a couple
inside her
mics.
belly. We're going to fucking, and then off screen, I'm going to be busting nuts all over comic books that nobody's going to be seeing.
And we're gonna
okay?
put
I
business
can't
cards
wait.
where that happened. Sick.
That's what it sounds like, babe.
Okay, so
There's going to be a lot.
I
A
know
lot's going to
that's,
happen there, and we're going to try to get the most comic books we can get. We're going to be in Hall H for the big reveals by Marvel. So we're gonna do a live feed.
It's not A, B, C, D, E, F, G, but it's what?
What?
It's not Hall A, B, C, D, E, F, G. It's Hall.
Oh, is there a different coding system?
H.
Oh.
So
Tell them what Hall H. Tell them what Hall H is.
Hall H, you wait in a 42-hour line to get in.
No one asked that. Tell them what Hall H is.
I want you to know the amount of determination that goes into it. To get into Hall H Saturday night, you start waiting in line Thursday, 10:30 p.m.
Wait, we're not in that line, are we? Sure.
Oh, yeah. No, we're in this line.
Dude, I'm not waiting in that line.
No, you're not.
We're in this line, Reed.
And that's what you've seen on YouTube where the Marvel cast is on the stage. That's Hall H, where they do the big reveals. They reveal the slate of all the movies coming out for Phase 4. So we're going to be doing a live feed from inside, so that way you guys can also be in Hall H with us.
A live feed. You're fucking welcome. Dude. Are you serious? Think about it, dude. I'm not even this hasn't been planned. All right. What I'm saying right now. Just the fact that if a show gave you a live feed
I love this package shot
into fucking Hall H, which is gonna be Marvel and the Avengers, and telling you about what you just say. Tell them again.
H.
No, tell them. What are they gonna be talking about? Okay.
Okay, yeah. Wait, spill the beans.
It's the major studios going out.
You're going to be finding about the future of Marvel.
Also, the big hope is this is my hope and dream, but also it's pretty reasonable. A lot of people think that this will probably happen. The original cast of the Avengers going.
That's
out for
what I'm
one
talking
final
about.
Time,
That's what I'm talking
their
about.
final goodbye. So
And
that's what
we're giving you a live.
Of course they would do that.
Yeah.
Of course they would do that.
We're giving you a live.
Everyone's going to be there.
We're also going to have a live feed of
That's going to be on our Instagram.
John
by the
Favreau
way.
talking about the Mandalorian.
Check out the
fucking A Disney Plus shout
check
out.
out the Instagram. Right, this is going to be on our Instagram live.
That'll be
feeds.
on Instagram for sure.
So
Yeah.
we'll check out the Instagram live feed.
Oh yeah, so follow Instagram if you want to do this live with us. That's where we're going to be doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And oh my god.
So,
dude,
okay.
I'm so psyched.
So,
Dude,
so,
Comic-Con's gonna be a fun
that's
experience.
the thing we have to look forward to.
We're gonna have a great fucking time.
Right now,
We gotta shift it up a little bit.
yeah, right now we're gonna shift it to true or false. These two guys have to guess what I'm lying about here,
True or
and
false?
and where I'm telling the truth. So here's three things. You ready?
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
All right, we're battling to see what's true or false. Don't you use Google,
Yeah,
motherfucker?
you can't use Google.
Put it
motherfucker.
down.
I'm checking sound.
Conveniently,
on the,
when we're doing
the
true
stream.
false, he opens up the laptop.
Yeah,
Very convenient. I'm no
conveniently,
detective.
huh?
I'm no Batman, Robert Pattinson
Go ahead,
detective,
go
but
ahead,
that
go
seems
ahead.
a little bit suspicious.
Just wait. You
Fair
check.
enough. It did.
Go
Okay.
ahead.
You
Number
continue.
one, the first appearance of Wolverine at a 9.8 grade is valued at $39,000. Number two statement. The
This motherfucker.
first appearance of Superman is in something called Action Comics. Number three. The first appearance of Spider-Man is valued at above $2 million.
Okay, so
Sean, we should converse.
no. Okay, the obvious true one, which is most disrespectful, is yes, the Superman. It's true. It's an Action Comics. Like everybody fucking knows that. And if you don't,
Do they know that?
kill yourself.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Now
I don't know.
all we have to do
Okay.
is bet. He said,
It's a 50-50 for the
yeah.
other
So
two.
he said Spider-Man.
At
Yes,
above
Spider-Man
It's
is
above 2 mil.
2 mil. 2
and
mil.
then Wolverine first appearance is.
Wolverine first appearance is
Yeah.
39,000.
Sure.
I'm gonna say
And these are at
Spider-Man?
9.8
True.
grades. These are at 9.8 grades.
here's what's true.
True.
So
Spider-Man.
I'm gonna categorize them in A, B, C. Right? A, true. B, true. C, false.
Okay, sure.
No, that's right. What is your opinion?
So C is false.
So B and C are no. So C is false. Oh, that's what I'm saying. Are you asking or are you telling me?
Yeah, I'm asking.
Oh, I'm in my opinion.
Uh-huh.
What do you
C
think?
is false.
Okay.
B is true.
Okay.
A is true. It's true and false, right? Oh, you could have gave us two false though. There's no.
Yeah, who knows?
So you could do whatever
I'm gonna
the fuck
still
you want.
say.
So I'm gonna say that C is true, and A is false.
C is
and
Spider-Man, right? To be clear on this ABC thing.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then A is Wolverine, and then B is.
I said C is true.
What
right?
is B? What is B?
Wait, did I say C is false?
Yes, you did. That's
Oh,
fine.
no. Wait, hold on. C, I believe, is true. B is true. A is false.
Okay, read.
No, actually, no. I take it all back. Sorry, because you said over 2 mil. So if
I don't even know what's true anymore.
I went into this game thinking that there was one false. So I'm gonna just stand by that, and I guess I'm gonna find out tonight.
I'll help you guys out. There's one false.
Okay, so then A is false. No,
Okay.
C is.
Just say the thing. Stop saying ABC. Say
Okay, I'm just gonna say
All right,
C
A
is
is
true.
false. A
C
is
is true.
false.
Wolverine is false.
C is true, and B is true.
Okay.
B is
read,
obviously true.
Read.
B is always true.
So C is. So he said. Okay. So he said C is true.
Just say stop the ABC thing.
and
I
A
don't
is
know why we
true.
got this multiple choice shit.
Because it is a multiple choice
So
shit.
all right. So whatever. Read. What is
My
it?
first gut reaction is that C is true.
C is true.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
A is false. So you guys both agree A is Wolverine.
Not necessarily. Okay. Yeah. Under that perception, yes. Yes.
Okay.
All right.
Yes.
We have
Okay.
the same answer.
Basically.
All right.
Yeah. At the fuck. Yeah. God damn it.
Wolverine indeed is valued at $39,000 only, which is shocking.
Wait, that was
because he's
true.
such a big character.
Oh no, it's false.
But the
I
reason
said B was false.
the reason why
Spider-Man
it was good is because
is-
Spider-Man is such a
I know.
iconic
Yeah, I know.
character
You're welcome. I'm pretty good.
that I
Yeah.
said it's got to be Spider-Man.
Yeah, it's Superman that's above 2 million.
I didn't fucking
no
ask
shit.
about
Spider-Man, I
No
think, is like
shit.
1.25
Marvel
million.
wasn't. I mean, DC
I don't know why I
wasn't
thought
involved.
that Spider-Man would have been at.
Isn't that
2.
crazy though that
That
Wolverine is
crazy.
39? The only reason Wolverine's 39,000 is because it's 1982. It wasn't that long ago. There's a lot of them out there.
Oh, so it's just longevity is a question.
And I kind of thought about that,
yeah.
but then I thought, you know what? The fucking Spider-Man is the man. Like,
Yeah, I know. That's what. Yeah.
He's older.
Yeah.
He's as old as
that was a good one.
as
Yeah.
old as Spider.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like how you made B the most obvious too.
Yeah.
And
Well,
right smack
I
in the
could- I
fucking
literally
middle.
came up
He
with
could
that
have
at the
made it
last
more
second.
obvious.
I was like, I didn't have a third one. I was like,
It's weird. Our brains,
Superman was in Action
our
Comics.
brains always make B the easiest. It's weird.
Yeah, it is. B brain B. That's weird. Something about that.
Nothing to do with that.
Okay. Next, we're just going on right along like that choo-choo train going up to. I'm going to be working on transitions. Next, we're going to be looking at the computer screen. Next, we're just going to be talking about entertainment. And to talk about entertainment, we need to look at what the fuck is going on in entertainment.
Tabloids.
Tabloid time.
All right, so we got cracking up. Oops, she did it again.
Uh-oh, Felicity.
Troubled tart Britney Spears bears more than intended after a dip in Miami.
Oh, what'd she bear?
With
What
boy,
did
it's
she
honestly
bear?
it's a disgusting thing where like most of her body is big and it looks like her ass has gone missing.
Oh, that's too bad.
Michael Jackson's body is missing.
Michael Jackson's body's goddamn.
Oh,
it.
no.
You know what?
He
You
got-
know why?
he
It's
got
because he's
cremated.
alive in Honolulu.
Whoa!
People actually
I got
believe-
a headline here. Happy Hooker makes $1 million a year.
Happy.
Hooker makes $1 million a year.
Sounds like a rap
She's
name.
happy, guys. She's doing good. Happy Hooker.
Oh my
Sounds
God,
like a
Jim
rap.
Carrey's
also like a holiday. Happy
drug-fueled
Hooker.
life exposed. You know Jim Carrey's on drugs?
Yes.
UFO
jeez.
based found.
Oh no way.
Oh, wait, hold up. UFO bases found on the moon. Now experts feel aliens will evade.
Oh
This
my
I
is-
God.
feel like this
Hold
is...
on, hold on,
Wait
hold on,
a
hold on.
minute.
U.S.
This
military.
takes the cake.
Shh. Yeah, it does because I don't mean to shush you, but it does
It requires
because
that. I got hyped.
because I've seen Men in Black, okay, and they told us the tabloids tell you what's really going on with aliens, and this says U.S. military gun site images show UFOs caught off America's East Coast, and sources say the craft may be alien scouts prepping for an attack. First of all,
Holy fuck.
the silly thing about it is, let me tell everybody
It's
right
like
now, if
World
there
War-
are UFOs, everybody,
Yeah.
we did probably get the intelligence from an alien, and they don't intend to attack us, but we probably made our own aliens or UFOs. So if you ever see
Coming to attack
if
us.
you ever see a UFO attack, I
Yeah.
will absolutely be like, there's some white motherfucking military ass, cocksucking ass motherfuckers in that thing, and the government has planned all of this. Anyways,
Miley enjoys TSA pat downs. Supreme's diva Deanna Ross recently threw a Twitter fit over an airport security search, but younger songbird Miley Cyrus loves the touchy-feely pat downs. The 26-year-old wrecking ball babe and bride of Hunger Games hunk Liam Hemsworth says she actually invites
Wait,
the searches
who is
because
her-
she never takes off the gobs of jewelry she
Wait,
wears.
hold on.
I need
Liam
a little
Hemsworth is
human touch.
marrying
She
who?
admits.
That's a good one.
Hemsworth, actually, I didn't know that.
Liam Hemsworth is married to Miley Cyrus?
Yeah,
Yes.
disappointing.
Jesus Christ. Oh, look, my girl.
Kim
Oh, here
K's
we
ego
go.
is bigger than her butt.
Felicity putting Lori behind bars.
Wait, who's putting who behind bars?
So Felicity Huffman was one of the people who, paid for their kid to get into like Sanford or one of these big ass or Sanford or one of these big ass Ivy League schools.
Yeah.
And evidently she's trying to put Mom Laughlin behind bars because she's caught on recording plotting an alibi. And someone is testifying against her.
Wow.
Jesus.
Chicago Strangler murders 75 women. Yeah, sure he does.
Yeah, I'm sure about it.
You know how hard it is to strangle one woman? Imagine doing 75.
75, that's ridiculous.
Fucking crazy.
Protein shake.
Broccoli battles mental illness.
I bet it fucking does. It smells like shit.
Okay. Well, I do. I do like fucking broccoli with some mayonnaise.
I do. What?
Steamed broccoli with mayonnaise?
Is there some type of steamed broccoli salad they make
No,
with mayo?
you just dip it in mayonnaise like you do with ranch.
Oh,
What the
man.
flock? A sheep, a spoiled sheep with 40,000.
He's got a wheel for a leg.
40,000.
That's pretty sick.
Hold on, you
actually.
read about this.
It's on
Hold
the,
on, wait,
it's on the up and up in the ag community.
Yeah.
Oh,
it is
you've
on the
seen
up.
this for real.
It is on the up.
$40,000 artificial leg lives like a king. Does he though? Because kings don't have fucking wheels for legs.
Yeah, but this fucking dude does.
They got wheelchairs.
King Goat. You never heard of him? Okay, I don't want to play Sudoku.
And the rest are ads in mine. But
There's some good stories in here.
I was going to read Harry's Secret Showdown with Trump, but it's like, it's Trump and I've had enough of him.
Trump has a hairy secret showdown
Yeah.
with his own.
I was going to talk
nasty
about
self.
troubled Caitlyn Jenner packs 40 pounds, but, exactly. That's why we didn't talk about it. So what do we got next? What we have next is, I know, Joe Rogan. Go ahead.
Okay.
What we have
Okay.
next is we are going to be. What is next?
So this entertainment news. Next would be the Dream Stream.
Oh, the Dream
You
Stream.
had some shit to say about this.
Yeah, well, so the Dream Stream, what this is all about is just kind of giving you a recommendation. This is now an era of just everything.
There's nothing you can't fucking see online.
Yeah, and it's saturated. So what the fuck do you watch? What's good out there? This isn't a big surprise that I'm going to say Chernobyl. Chernobyl is shot up to #1 show of all time on the IMDb list of the top 250, beating Planet Earth #2. And this show is just fucking awesome for its historical accuracies. The acting is brilliant. The screenwriting is dope. John Rank, the director, does a great job of like making the smoke plumes in the background kind of like represent this like monster, menacing, like ancient god coming out of a cave. And
Just a lot of radiation.
And the fact that they could have made it like a drama, like a social drama, political drama, which they do, but they kind of make it also like this cosmic horror thing. It's fantastic. I freaking love it. It's only 5 episodes, so it's actually really easy to watch really quickly. So you don't have to worry about losing your life to 4 seasons of a show. It's a really effective show historically. It's a really effective show also in showing you how bad Chernobyl almost could have been, which I did not know. And that shit
it's
was
still
a fucking
really
That's one of the
bad,
best
but
parts
it
about
could have
it.
been much, much, much.
Well,
Yeah,
one of the
sure
best
it
things
was.
about it is because it's one of those shows that say, and I didn't even know you guys were talking about this, by the way. It's how good a show it is. Just by the couple of words I heard you saying, I knew what you were talking about. But it's one of those shows where you fucking, they said before the show came out with never before seen, information and shit.
Yeah,
Like never
yeah.
before heard information.
Yeah.
And you watch the show and you're like, whatever, you just accept that because you're told that all the time. Like what we just read, like all this stupid shit we just read. But when you see this show, you're like, damn.
I know.
Like all of Ukraine
Whoa,
would
whoa,
have
whoa,
been.
whoa, 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 whoa. This is a recommendation part of the show. I don't want to ruin that.
Shut
Oh,
us-
so
boy,
no.
That's a good beat. When I saw that beat and I didn't know that beat, that was
All
a
right,
very
fine,
good
I
beat.
guess.
Fair enough.
You
Fair
know what I
enough.
mean?
Fair enough.
But
It's
it's
an excellent show.
history, but
But
yeah.
when that beat happens, when that
I-
moment happens, my jaw was
He's
dropped.
right, I guess.
I
'Cause
will
We're
say-
telling you, it's the surprises that you will if you
It
haven't
is
watched
not
it yet.
for the faint of heart. It is not for
Oh,
people
no.
who like shows with happy endings and things that just, all has resolution. It is a historical, would you say semi-documentary, like a drama doc, basically?
I think it's a
More or less,
it's cosmic
based
horror.
on- based
I think
on-
it's a cosmic horror.
So you wouldn't call it like a dramatic documentation
I think those are
because
I think those are
you
tones
don't-
to it, but I think it's a
Yeah.
cosmic horror.
Cosmic. What
what-
else would be a cosmic?
What does
horror?
a cosmic
What
horror
does that
mean?
mean?
A cosmic whore is
That's very
is
specific.
It's a type of hooker that just
No,
does
for
the
real.
job.
What's a
A
cosmic,
cosmic
horror?
whore is it's the ancient god that sits in the cave that you have to give sacrifices to, that has an overwhelming amount of power, and this is like big in
So you
mythologies.
just used a big word that was ridiculous to describe the show.
No. The uranium is that god, and this is
radiation
a
and
trope
shit.
that's been used going back into Greek
Okay.
mythology. Is like this overwhelming god is
It
unleashed into the
transcends
world.
humans
And
because
yes,
it fucking destroys
Yeah,
them.
exactly. And that's why I talk about those smoke plumes in the background, and the way John Rank like really makes you fucking fear this menacing creature that we can't control.
Yeah.
And there is social drama, there's the political drama, but also like the cosmic, like it is a horror. It is a horror.
Yeah,
It's
it
a
is.
horror for
It's
sure.
filmed that way. I mean,
Like,
these
even-
people are just slowly dying every
You
time
know,
you see them.
that's what I mean.
Next frame, they're fucking dying.
Well, and
Another frame, their veins are
And it's
exploding.
continued though.
Yeah.
And let's also be honest too.
Next
like,
frame, they're in concrete.
you know, don't be so quick to fucking feel bad either, because of the same country that this happened to. I'm pretty sure after the fact that happened to them, used Kazakhstan for nuclear test,
I
nuclear
wouldn't.
bomb
yeah.
test.
Soviets,
And now
for
there's
sure.
people growing up in that region that are still dealing with like
Yeah.
radiation problems. But anyways,
We used to do that to
it's
Pacific
to feel bad
Islanders.
for the yes, it actually should feel bad for the innocent civilians who were like, what the fuck? Like, you know, they weren't told. And remember, this is Soviet Russia. So they had no idea about the damage.
Yeah.
that
they
they
used
were
to just
gonna-
send people to space and they
Right.
would just float off.
Yeah.
And another thing is like we all knew what radiation does to people, right? Like if you know anything about radiation, you know about what it can do to
But
you.
this show really shows you.
But this show,
Viscerally.
you see it, and like they really show you, and you're like, wow.
Yeah.
And I will
Yeah,
admit,
rather not have that happen.
just in case, if there's somebody watching this and they're like, they want to watch the show and they see it and they think like I do, don't be disappointed by the British accents, because I was.
No,
I didn't even
it's-
realize.
It's just an adaptation.
First
Like,
time I saw it.
I was
like,
mad
what
because
would you rather watch? Read a bunch of captions from Ukrainian language,
Yeah.
or just fucking have it read to you
personally.
in English?
Personally,
accent? I
that's
mean,
just
like English accents are always the go-to, but
Usually, personally, for me, I like reading the captions. Like,
fair enough.
like imagine if they made Apocalypto and it wasn't in the Mayan language that they
Right.
created.
That's a
or-
little different though.
Well, either way though, like I like kind of hearing the original dialect. That's the problem I have with these Netflix shows that do the subtitle or dubs instead of just
Right,
instead
like
of,
the Cathedral at the Sea.
I rather like have a choice and
They do a
rather
fucking
listen to it and read it. But anyways, all I'm saying is when I personally, and I know I'm not the most unique person in the world, so anyone else, if you have that opinion, watch the show, dude. And just go on IMDb every time while you're watching it and you think, wow, it's a good show. Go ahead. Get an IMDb app and look at the rating of the show. A 9.8. It's the highest rated television series of all time.
Yeah, 10 out of 10 on this show. Highly recommend it.
11 out of
and it's
10.
a mini series, 5 episodes.
Yeah.
Taking
Yeah.
no time to watch.
Yeah.
That's
And,
the beauty of it.
if
They
you
do
wanna-
a lot with less.
If you want to catch up with us, next episode we are going to be doing our recommendation on
Barry.
Barry.
We'll talk about that next
HBO,
episode.
Bill Hader.
So if you want to catch up a little bit, it's on HBO if you got it, and then we're going to be talking about Barry the next episode
Yes,
and why it's so
please.
great.
If you haven't seen it yet, watch Barry.
2
And then,
seasons.
Even if you hate
Season
it,
3 coming out 2020.
even if you fucking hate it, watch it.
Yeah.
Come back to
Yeah.
us and tell us how much you hate it. If you
So
if you really want to get involved, you watch us live when we're on Twitch, and you could fucking really comment to us live. No.
No. Now we're going to talk about what's good in the hood. Reed, take it away. This little bit is where we talk about a unique region that's doing something cool, city,
is
neighborhood.
good
And
in
Reed
the
went to
hood?
Barcelona, so he's going to tell us what's
Yeah.
good about that.
Yeah,
hood.
yeah.
What's
Yeah,
good?
So,
Well, okay, hold up. So you're gonna tell me something that's good in Barcelona?
yeah.
All
I'll
right.
tell you something good about Barcelona. So I went to Barcelona recently. Did a lot of shit. Got this jersey.
He's got this ugly ass jersey.
Did a tour.
Hashtag.
I should have put some images up. I
Yeah.
did a tour of the stadium.
Took
there.
a picture with Lionel Messi.
Yep, right. You took a picture with Messi. And that was all fantastic. It's a Messi jersey. But something that's cool in the Barcelona hood. So over by the Catalonian History Museum, we were eating at this little
Tapa?
It wasn't a tapas bar. It was like so in retrospect, we shouldn't have gone there because
How good were the tapas though? Just on a side note.
so I had
awesome.
beef. I had steak tartare. We had smoked salmon. We had tuna in this little salad.
I'm done. I'm
and
done.
a
I'm done.
We
I'm
had
done, dude.
and we had the
Man, I'm done.
the raw fish, the
sardines.
pickled sardines
Oh,
on
my
crackers with sangria.
God.
It was. I miss it, dude.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I miss
There
the
is
tapas.
there is a place
for real.
there was a
The
bar
sardines is
there
what I
was,
look
there was
for
a
more than
tapas
anything.
bar I went
Yeah.
to where on top of the bar they're all on these little plates.
Wait, you went to a tapas bar and on top of the bar they had what?
Tapas.
dude.
I
love
they had these
Open
toothpicks
till 3,
and
4
the toothpicks
a.m.
had with blue, green, orange, right? So you just collect however much you want on your plate, and then the way you pay for it is the colored toothpicks and the amount are each a
Yeah.
different one. So like the blue's like $1, the
That's
red is
sick.
like $1.50. So then they just look at your plate and like, okay, you owe say $9.
Count it up.
That's it. That's how they do it.
That's
It's
ill.
fucking awesome. It's awesome. Anyways, continue.
It's the same thing.
Barcelona's
Yeah.
dope.
Everything you were talking about though, real quick. I know I'm
Yeah.
interrupting.
No,
it,
you're
but
all good. You're all good.
I'm really. These two jerks have the privilege of being debate, and they got paid. Well, he actually had paid for his own. So again, so good for you.
Well, I mean,
I
he,
went
when
on
he
my
went,
own
he
too.
went on his own
What are
too.
you
I
talking
just didn't
about?
go that time.
Nah, he went for free. He went for free.
Okay.
But
the
when
tax
you
return
went,
helps.
but when you went, you everything you told me, it was like little bits, right? So it was like you had like a sardine on some bread.
Yeah, well, it was like a little crunchy piece
Yeah,
of
like
bread.
a crunchy piece of bread. Like what do they
It
call it?
wasn't a cracker,
Like
but
some bruschetta or something.
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I'm just imagining this. Sorry, I'm just imagining this conversation going down a 10-minute spiral of sardines and then concluding like, so that's Barcelona.
No, but
Sardines and sangria.
no, I mean to me that's Spain. Like when I
Right.
go to Spain, I'm all about food, dude. Everywhere.
Oh, dude.
When I think of Spain,
When I was there, I did not want to eat anything other than Catalonian
As a-
food or something other
Yeah.
artisan.
As a
Did
Portuguese
so much research every
American-
time we went.
the Portuguese American, I
Yeah.
want to try the salty fish.
It-
That's what we're about.
That's what I wanted.
That's what we're about.
The one thing I
And
wanted
the
was a
meat.
fried full. I think it was like a fried full fish, and you just eat it like fries.
Oh,
I didn't get a
God,
chance
dude.
to eat it. That
Anyways,
but
all
I
right.
tried beef tartare. Okay, but anyway, so
Man, it's awesome.
Barcelona, the food was fantastic. Had the best Indian food I've had.
Wow.
Almost ever. Had a tasting menu. So had a bottle of wine and a tasting menu for two for like €29. It was fantastic food and a fantastic price. That was great. Had an a Italian place. We got pizza. We got pasta one night. All the food was fantastic.
Paella.
Paella. Oh, we had paella.
What's paella
Yeah.
again?
Paella is it's basically like a soupy rice dish.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
Yeah.
fucking amazing, and that's what Barcelona specializes in.
And
is,
we had croquettes.
sangria, and paella.
So okay, so there's
We had
sangria.
codfish croquettes with a black ink mayo sauce.
No
So it was a
shit.
pitch black mayo.
black ink from a.
Yeah. I think it was a squid ink
yeah.
mayo. It's
No?
very tasty.
Does that add taste?
I mean, it makes it a little bit more bitter, but it's like it's pitch black. It just sort of
Looks weird.
it just looks strange.
Huh.
But anyway, so one night we had just got done at the Catalonia Museum. We had this brewery place. It was sort of American. I had a burger with this special sauce. She had like a special cheesesteak. It, in retrospect, was not good.
Hold up.
Was not good.
Hold up. Wait. Hold up.
So now they're gonna talk shit.
Shout out to Eddie Basser, bro.
Okay, can I finish?
Dude, you
Can I
fucking
finish?
were in Spain and you had the nerve to waste a fucking meal on burgers?
Actually, Alex, my
okay,
brother-in-law,
so-
went to Burger King in Barcelona.
Okay,
Oh
so we didn't
my
do that.
God.
So we had some beers there. Was not a great decision. It was literally the
Overpriced.
museum right here, the brewery right here, overpriced. we
Yes,
were
of
tired.
course.
We didn't want to
Yeah,
go anywhere
okay, I
else.
got
so,
you, I got
and we
you.
were disappointed. Every time I had a burger in Barcelona, disappointed.
How many times did you have a burger in this
Once
6 days?
once for lunch in the Gothic Quarter, and then once at the brewery,
But-
and never
Reed,
again.
Reed,
Now you gotta preach to me. Just let me finish my bit.
I'm just saying that I love you as a brother. And you should have never one time been like, hey, I'm in Barcelona. Let me get that burger.
It was literally
burger.
both of these instances were just like we were hungry. It was the closest thing. We just walked into a place, had a couple drinks, had some food.
Well, so you're
disappointed.
All right, so you're admitting that you made a wrong decision.
Yeah,
Proving
and
to us
even the
that that
locals
would be
that
a
we
bad
talked
thing
to
to
were
do.
like, okay, if you see any attractions, any places here, then sure,
Avoid
out,
'em.
out. Do
Yes.
not go next to any attraction. It'll always be bad. It was a valuable lesson to anywhere you go for food.
No,
Attraction,
of course.
Americans, any type of tourist,
Of
got to
course.
be within a
You have to know
0.5,
that.
1 mile
You gotta know
radius
that,
around
dude.
that area to get good food. We learned that the absolute hard way.
What are you pouring?
Some Jimmy
I'm
B.
pouring some
So let me
fucking
get to
whiskey.
let me get to the heart of why it is good in the Barcelona hood.
What is good in
So
Barcelona's
over by the neighborhood where the museum, the Catalonia Museum was,
Catalonia?
we noticed that there were waves of people running and like cheering, and they had a flag up. So
Yeah.
what they do is
And there was a
they're
naked
scuba diver people, but they
Hebrew.
also run on the beaches. So they run on the beaches and they do dives, and they go and clean up all the plastic and all the shit on the beaches.
That's what these
And
people who are
waves
cheering
and
do?
waves and waves of. It was, shit you not, half a dozen waves of people running down the coast, cleaning
How many
it
people
all
in
up.
each wave?
I mean, it was next
least
to
over
9 to 15 or 12.
Wow,
it was a lot of people.
Okay.
And they would just be passing, boom,
With
boom.
smiles.
And people, with smiles, and they're like cheering and fuck. So it's like an exercise group, right? But they combine the exercise and jogging like on a beach, and they use that to clean it up as they go. So they'll go clean it up and then like recycle whatever, and then they keep moving.
That is awesome.
So that's like a pretty dope little fucking thing.
the hood.
Yeah.
But let me tell you something too, though, that you can avoid that and do better things.
Just throw it away.
Don't fucking litter, you goddamn idiots.
Europe has a bad problem with that.
How
Yeah.
bad
I mean,
is
in
your?
Spain, especially
How bad are you, Spain? I'm about to rep Portugal real quick. Okay, how bad are you, Spain? That you can't even clean up after yourself, so you have to have your own people fucking run in groups and be excited because they're like, oh, we're gonna clean up fucking needles and fucking plastic. Let me tell you where that doesn't happen. Portugal.
Portugal.
Really got to get rid of that Dragon Ball Z tattoo you have under.
Which one is that? The beaver? That's Oregon State, baby.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the Oregon State one.
But
But that is super good. In the
Buddha.
Barcelona hood.
yeah, that's awesome.
No,
That's
but that
awesome.
is actually pretty tight. And I'm surprised they don't do that in Frisco.
It's a little colder.
No,
well, actually,
shut
did
the
you go
fuck
swimming
up.
when you were in
So if it's
Barcelona?
colder, then there's
the
no
Mediterranean? Was cold.
time out. That's what I mean.
Yeah,
If you're not, so what are you saying? San Francisco should be warmer.
I've never swam in. San
No,
Francisco Bay.
Mediterranean's way warmer. Way.
Okay, well,
I
I guess
could
what I'm
imagine-
telling you
yes,
is,
yes,
then
it was cold, but not as cold.
so
as
are we
that.
just giving credit because it's warm and it's convenient? No, that's not why.
No.
It's because these people are
They're not even
taking.
necessarily swimming.
These people could just run around their neighborhoods if they wanted. They decided to run with a group of these like-minded people
With
to
a
clean
purpose.
up a mess with a purpose. But you're saying in Frisco that wouldn't work? Absolutely, you would. It's just they haven't heard it yet. They haven't. They had to.
I'd be
heard it.
surprised if
Someone
there's no
need-
groups that do this
There
already.
probably is some groups, right?
But
But
there was a lot.
I'm thinking
There was
about-
a lot when we were there. It was just every fucking couple
couldn't
minutes.
avoid it. Yeah, you
no,
couldn't avoid it.
Yeah, you had to avoid them when you're walking through the fucking
and you're
run
fucking-
lane or the
you're-
bike lane.
You're grabbing your fiance and you're like going up against the wall. Like, hold on, baby.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Wait for
got a bunch
the
of
wait for
people.
the
Oh,
ocean
no.
cleanup crew to
I think
pass.
there's a revolution happening. Portugal is invading again.
It was something else. It was something else. It was pretty fucking dope, though.
That's
I will
awesome.
say.
No, that is
I will
awesome.
say.
That's awesome.
I dug it.
Dope. All right, that's Barcelona, and that's our show for tonight. We're gonna cover a different neighborhood next week. We're always gonna change that up. I am kind of interested in maybe talking about shrooms and psychedelics becoming legal in certain
Oh,
communities.
yes.
Decrimmed.
But-
Decrimmed.
Well,
Shout out Denver.
We'll leave that up to you. Go on our Discord, please. Let us know if you want to talk about psychedelics.
Reed,
in
go ahead and
certain
tell them how they can
neighborhoods.
connect to the Discord.
So you can go and find the Discord at the end of the Twitch channel. Also, there's a little link that you could copy and paste from one of our posts about Discord on the Instagram page
And YouTube.
and on and in the YouTube. Under each of the videos, you can find a link to the Discord, the Facebook, and the Instagram. So go ahead and follow, subscribe to all of those.
And remember, go to the Instagram because that's going to be the live feed from Comic-Con, and we're going to be in Hall H. I'm
Oh,
going to
yeah.
be standing in that
Follow us.
line for 40 hours to make
We
sure
will
I'm going to
post
be
a
in the top
whole
5 rows.
segment on
Sacrificing.
So my live feed is not going to be way back in the audience. I am going to get in the top 5 rows. So my live feed is going to be the best live feed you will see of Hall H of the Marvel reveals for the next phase. You're going to only get it
best.
from the used guys in 2 weeks' time.
Who's gonna get it? Yous is
guys
gonna
get
get
it.
it.
Because
Come check
Yous
it
guys
out.
is a community. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you in 14 days.
Cannot wait. I can't wait to see your beautiful faces. Love y'all.